Hi, it's Gareth here from Port Monkeys, and we are on the Ovation of the Seas. And Ovation of the Seas was built in 2016. It's about 168,000 tons, 16 decks of fun. This is the forward elevators. Through there would be the theater, the Royal Theater. Got arrows down here pointing to main dining room, which is on the other end of the ship. So we're gonna just mosey about on decks 3, 4, and 5, and then for the upper decks, that's in another video. And yeah, Daniel bought me this shirt. So this is the music hall on deck 3. On deck 3. And I should snap my fingers. Okay. And that brings us into the casino. Now this is open, but there's doors right there. So I'm not sure what the deal is. And the music hall is 2-story. But I understand they're going to replace it. So they've got a huge casino. They may not let me record in here, but I've already done some. So I'm just going to hurry through here. The casino smells like cigarettes. I don't know if there's a non-smoking area, but the whole thing smells of cigarettes. Table games, roulette, craps. There's another roulette table there, another roulette table there. Apparently roulette's very important, very popular. Bar, a chair. Bonnie and Clyde. Oh yeah, that's from like 10 years ago. Anyway, when you get out of the casino, you're almost at the other end of the ship. In fact, this is the aft elevators, and the stairs are around. And this is Grande and Chic, and so those are 2 of the dining rooms. I believe it has 4 main dining rooms. This is the same setup that we're going to find upstairs on deck 4, except the decor will be different. This is pretty and big, white. So that's one dining room. That's Chic. This is Grande, and it's Grande. Of course, those are windows leading outside. It's about 6:20 in the morning. I'm going to use these stairs because then I'll already be in the restaurants. Right? Long may it wait. So this is the American Icon Grill, 3rd restaurant. Oh, look at that. Not quite as luxurious, I would say. And across the way, and this is where we've been eating dinner, is Silk. Silk. It's over where we eat, it's very crowded. You can't get around. These tables are this close together. But anyway, so that's the 4 main dining rooms, all together, but on 2 levels. And in case you didn't notice, we've gone up to deck 4 now. We're going to go out these doors, be at the aft elevators, and head forward. Map of the ship, statuary, elevators on both sides. This is the Royal Esplanade. Stairs on both sides. So there's stuff on both sides, so I'm gonna maybe weave around. This is Bolero, just a lounge. We got nightly music there. I think sometimes they do karaoke here, but I don't really know. See my new Jurassic World hat. And then over on that side, whoa, it's a slant down. It's guest services. There's no line. Stairs down, stairs up. ATM if you need it. Now I'm going to walk down the middle because there's going to be some stores. Kate Spade, New York, Port Merchants. La Patisserie is where you can buy food and get specialty coffees for extra money. The collection. Cafe Promenade, though, this is all included. So the food in there is complimentary. The coffee is complimentary. But if you want a cappuccino, you're going to have to pay for it. And this is Sorrento's Pizza. And they're not open yet, but it's complimentary pizza. So, anyway, I'm going to move right around here. You know I'm doing a kind of a weaving regalia. This is Amber and Oak Pub. And they do karaoke in here, definitely, because I saw them doing it. Right? And another stairway up. And another entrance to Amber and Oak. And crystal store. Bling, jewelry. Prince in Green is like the Royal Caribbean logo shop. Here's the upstairs to the music hall. Remember? We started right down there. You know, the casino starts right there. Like I say, I think they're replacing these two floors with something else. I heard more casino, so I don't know what the particulars are on that. Look at the size of that chair. Sundials. A watch store, but not got a name. Beauty. Music hall. And this brings us to the entrance to the theater. Now, up to deck 5. The stairwells have this art, and some of it's pretty good. I like it. Maybe not so much that, but. So we're on deck 5, and this is the Focus Photo Gallery. And I think it's in for some changes. Royal Theater again. You should know that deck 5 you can get outside. Let's go on the sunny side. It's hot and steamy out here. You can only walk down to there and then back. And you can only walk aft to there and then back. You cannot go all the way around the ship. You can't get around the front. You can't get around the back. I hope my lenses didn't steam up. Here we've got the theater. It's a big theater, but it does have pillars. And the shows they put on are very good. That's a stair leading downstairs, and there's one on the other side too. Of course it leads downstairs. It leads down to the lower level of the theater. Focus Photo Gallery. I understand they're changing this too. It's already all computerized, you know, they don't put your pictures out. This is the Schooner Bar. And if you choose to steer, well, the wheel's locked. Chops Grill, the ship's steakhouse. It's a fairly large thing. You know, if you're thinking of coming here, purchase it when it's on sale before your cruise. It's like 20% off, 50% off, something like that. I think on the app right now it says it's $65. I could have had it for 45, I think. Whatever percent that is. This is where they do trivia mostly. And at night a guy plays piano and sings. The trivia gets packed. They need a bigger place, but I don't know what they would do. But anyway, so down there is where we just were. Remember the giant chair is right there. So another stairway down. Izumi Sushi. Now I understand that's being expanded. Izumi, Japanese cuisine. I don't know if it goes along there or not. This is the Bionic Bar, and I guess it's underused because I think they're replacing it. But you have these two robot arms that mix drinks. Robot recharging. Okay, so they're closed. But they mix drinks. Right, they get a cup and they go up there, and then it comes down there and you put your card here and your drink comes forward. It's cool one time. It's very slow. And then, you know, so I guess that's why they're replacing it. Although I don't know if they're replacing it with another robot. Shore excursions. Shore excursions. Wonderland is another specialty restaurant. And I guess I get to it here. And it doesn't have doors. It is pretty dark in here and it's pretty small. But it is a Wonderland. Keys. I think it's like $100 though. So there must be a show involved, I guess. I think what they're going to do in about 6 months is add cabins. Change a lot of things, add cabins. Go outside here. Boy, it's hot and steamy out there. We're off the coast of Baja, California. We'll be in Cabo San Lucas in a few hours. That brings us, remember we're on deck 5 now. Now, this is the rear elevators, aft elevators, bathrooms on both sides. This area is kind of big and grand. This is the Via. And it's got pre-owned Rolex, another jewelry store, Jamie's Italian, another specialty restaurant.
Good morning, how is morning?
I'm great, how are you? Enjoying your cruise?
Yeah, so far so good, excellent. How about you?
Yeah. I understand they're replacing Jamie's with Giovanni's. So this is Vintages. We'll call it a wine bar. I don't know why I say that every time I say wine. But if you enjoy a glass of wine, maybe Vintages is your place. Or a cigar, although I don't think you can smoke them here. Art Gallery by Park West. Who else, right? These are Picasso's. Power of Picasso Seminar. Of course, they're just prints, so how much do you get for a Picasso print that they could recreate 1 billion times, right? And next cruise, future cruise. I'm not sure why these tables and chairs are here. Maybe they get that busy. The Cafe 270. So, breakfast and lunch. And it's not 7 yet, so we can't go in there. Well, this is the 270, and it's the back of the ship, and it's 270 degrees view, and they put on shows here, too, also. And it's got a bar. So it's pretty grand. There's a balcony, and upstairs, the library is up there. So, this is where I leave you. From the Ovation of the Seas, I'm Garrett from Port Monkeys, and well, I'll see you in the next port. Bye.